Morning.
Good morning, Sunny.
Getting excited about Italy, all our stuff. So you get starting to pack?
I know, 2 weeks.
I know.
I can't believe it.
It's close.
It is. No,
Um,
I haven't packed a thing yet. How about you?
I got my stuff packed. I haven't started on Rob's.
Okay.
So I think anyway.
Okay, good job.
We'll see.
Are you bringing a pair of socks or something to knit on?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring something little like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because this is way too bulky. Anyhow, I finished it, but I decided I wasn't happy with it, so I frogged the cuffs yesterday.
Okay.
So I should have it done within a half hour.
On the pearl willing?
Yeah.
Okay. What didn't you like about the cuffs?
Well, I thought I had the sleeves long enough and
Okay.
they down to my wrist, but with the puffiness, I wanted them longer. So
Okay.
I frogged them and added another 2 inches.
Easy fix, right?
Yeah. And then the collar, and I reversed. They have the light color being for the ribbing.
Uh-huh.
I reversed it for the dark because I
Okay.
like dark accent. And then the collar, I didn't like a roll collar, so I did garter stitch. So I'll see
Okay.
how I put it on. So we'll see.
Okay, cool. I finished my body of it yesterday and the neck. And
Wow.
I'm
You're
thinking,
fast.
I'm gonna do just short sleeves though.
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't wear long sleeves. It has to be a cardigan for long sleeves for me.
Yeah.
So, but I tried it on and I didn't try it on since I finished the neck, but I tried it on before that and I really like it. It's not as big as I thought it would be, because the smallest size says like 42 or something. So
Uh-huh.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be happy with mine. Now I will know here in about a half an hour.
Shortly. Right. Good morning, Carolyn.
Morning. Okay.
Sunny's finishing up her pearl willing.
Yay.
We missed you
And-
last week, Sunny.
Where was I last week? I had something going on.
We were hoping you weren't laying in bed, not feeling well.
Oh no, that's fine.
Because the last time you missed, I think that was what happened. We're like,
Yes.
oh no, please be well.
Yeah. I was hiding Easter eggs or something.
Okay, very good. Nice.
That's good too.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. How was everyone's Easter?
It was good.
Very nice.
I swear I do an adult Easter egg hunt for my kids because we only have the 2 little ones. So they have some nicer prizes in them. But my youngest son always cheats. I swear he got here before everyone else and he's scoping out the backyard,
Oh my gosh.
opens the eggs and takes the prizes out and puts them back.
What a brat, eh?
Yes.
Pretty
would
funny.
That would be my daughter-in-law. Well, I was thinking about pearl willing. You were talking about, I think I'm gonna do long sleeve. Only because I've done so many shorts. Alpenglow the only long sleeve pullover I've done.
Right.
All the rest I've done short sleeve, partly because I'm tired of it, but I'm like, okay. But the other thing is that one, for me at least, just screams long sleeve.
Yes.
But we'll see. And you mentioned something that it's not as big as you thought.
No, it's not. I did do the whole thing on a 2.
That sizing chart is so confusing because if you read it one way, I should be doing an XL. If you read it the other way, I should be doing a medium, which was the size of doing.
Okay.
If I do it, that's where you have all that extra ease to it, which is what makes it big and like
Yeah.
the picture.
I did mine with a size 4 and I did a large and it's nice and roomy, like, so I love the way it fits. So I'll show you. I'll be done here in about half an hour and I'll show you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been waffling between the medium and the large.
Mhm.
I can't quite decide which I want to go with.
Well, what size needle are you gonna use?
Well, I was going to use the 2 because that's what I used on green tea.
Right, so
And-
maybe if you do that, you know, since it's a smaller needle than what it calls for, maybe you want to do the large.
Maybe.
Mhm.
But the large, if you look at the measurements, just seems like it's going to be,
But it might be a little smaller if you do it on a 2.
if I do it on the 2.
Right,
And I guess because of the style, I won't mind if it's a little larger because I
right,
can put something underneath it.
sure.
Yeah. That's how mine fits.
And I
So,
wouldn't mind one that's a little larger to wear something underneath, because Alpenglow you really couldn't wear anything underneath.
Right.
So now I just have to figure out if I have to buy one more of each color.
I had 2 skeins left. How many did I buy, Charlene? I can't
I
remember.
don't remember.
7, I think. I think I
Okay.
bought 7 and I have 2
Okay.
left.
2
Yeah.
left, wow.
Yeah. I had 2.5 left from green tea and I bought exactly what it said. So
Sure you didn't buy an extra?
even if I did, I'd have 1.5 left.
Right, right. I'm definitely gonna have extra, but I'm only gonna do short sleeves, so.
Yeah. So I should be okay because I just pulled them out, 6 of each, I think. I will have this shawl done this weekend. I am determined. Got section 7 fixed, and once I got that fixed and figured out, I've been cruising.
Good.
All right. I can't believe you did the sweater in a week, Charlene. It's taken me
No,
forever.
I started it before that.
Yeah, the picture she posted, she had already started it. She was further along than when she posted it.
Yeah, it was a few days before that.
I've read through it several times and I get it. I was confused if the first time I read through it, I went, this doesn't make sense. I mean, I get the concept, but I'm a little confused. But then I read through it again and I went, okay, I got it. And then but I'm like, well, where it says, the color changes won't be marked, but where was it marked the first time? So I read through it. I found out where it says change colors.
Yeah, it's
So,
just 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows.
yeah. And it's at the neck, I think, or the first part of it, it does say switch to color A, switch to color B. Are you packed for Italy yet, Sunny?
I've got, I think most of my stuff that I want to take, or I get a bunch out and then I start eliminating because I always, take too much. So
Yeah.
I put a bunch of outfits in there and then I say, no, I don't need this one. No, I don't need that one. So I'm at that stage right now.
Good.
But I'm gonna call over there. Rob was gonna go the excursion on the Isle of Capri, but then he found out there's a train museum in Naples. So he'd like to take the train up there that day himself. I wouldn't go with him and go to the train museum. And then I looked online the day we're gonna be, it's closed.
Oh,
They do private things if you call. So I'm gonna call them and see if they'll, if we pay extra, if they'll let them go in the train museum.
oh, good.
So. But other than that, I think we're going on. Are you doing the dinner, the ravioli cooking dinner, whatever it is, Charlene?
Yes, 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 we are.
Okay.
Right. Are you?
I hadn't signed up for it, but I think I might.
Yeah,
The thing is, I never know because Rob's always gonna go off on his own. And do
okay.
and do his train things, because there's train stations real close, to our hotel in all locations.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna be videoing, so I'll probably just do it on my own.
Okay. Well, you won't be alone, but you're gonna have a lot of company.
You'll be with your husband, but you won't be alone.
Right. He did that on our Viking thing. I think he took off on his own half the time.
Right. That's fine. Then everybody's happy,
Yep.
everybody's doing their thing.
I take it your husband likes trains?
Yes, he's a train journalist, and he has a video production company for trains, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh. I need to send him pictures of my father-in-law's train setup in his basement.
Well, yeah.
Cause he's got a whole setup.
Yeah, Rob does have that in the basement too.
Made all the trains, he made the buildings,
Cool.
Oh, wow.
whole setup. I will get pictures.
Awesome.
Randy took me to the outlet last night and I got some new sandals.
Ooh, comfy sandals.
Yes.
All right. Those will be necessary.
Yeah, I hope so.
Did you take your dad to lunch yesterday?
Sure did. Yep, I took him on my own because Randy was wanting to work because he had Thursday off because he had to have his truck in for a new axle or something.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Just got-
still under warranty, luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tried to schedule the brake job today. I have to go back, I'm going back up north Wednesday, so I kind of hated to put it till Monday or Tuesday. So I tried to schedule it today or Monday at the latest, because then they would have driven me to the shop and I could have stayed there,
Right.
hung out. But they had no openings today, and Monday they couldn't guarantee they could get it done. And that's before we knew how extensive it was. So I had to do it yesterday.
Okay.
It was killing me knowing me I was down the street for 6 hours. But I had my knitting with me, and what was only supposed to be like 2 hours turned into 6.
Oh,
And
Yeah, good thing you had your knitting and hopefully a comfy chair.
I got up every hour when my watch told me to and walked
Yeah.
around.
That's good.
Luckily, I had a snack with me, and the service guy was so good. He kept saying, "Can I order lunch for you? I'll have someone go pick it up.
Aw,
Anything? I got muffins in my lunch. I'll share with you."
that was sweet.
Because every time he'd show up, I'm like, "What now?"
Yeah, really. Well, when Randy got that work done on Thursday, he said that he thinks the truck runs better now than it did when he got it brand new.
Oh,
So
good.
I'm like, honey, you need to take them donuts or something.
Yeah.
So he did. He took them donuts yesterday. They were really happy.
Yeah. Well, the guy I usually have always dealt with there that took such good care of me retired. And so when I had the oil changed, I was with a new guy. And so I asked for him again, but he wasn't there. And so I got this other guy, but I really like this guy that took care of me yesterday. So I will probably stick with him because he was very concerned about me.
That's nice.
He felt bad every time he came in. The first price he told me, I went, "Oh, okay, yeah, well, we got to do it." And then when they found something else, and he's like, because they took it for a test drive and they found something else, because the dashboard lights all went crazy. And
Oh,
you have to have this replaced, unfortunately, for the car to run right. I'm like, we got to do it. So how much? And so I'm adding it up in my head. So I'm like, okay, so roughly we're at this right now. And he's like, yeah, he goes, but I'll see what I can do, because maybe we see what I can do to get that. And he did.
Good.
Basically did the second, gave me the second part and did the second work basically for free.
Awesome.
That's good.
I'm under the original total for just the brakes. So,
That's probably expensive enough. I know Jerry was just doing his wife's brakes.
Everything's gone up so much.
well, I had a caliper
Having
from,
trouble signing in. See you soon.
Voice message from Diane. She's having trouble signing in.
oh no, I had a caliper that froze, so both of those had to be replaced. Then the rotors had to be replaced, plus the brakes. So
Yeah.
it ended up being $1,500.
Oh,
Ooh,
geez.
And then there was the speed sensor that had to be replaced on one side. That's what they found out with the test drive. So it was going to be about $1,900. They got to just $1,500.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I kept texting my husband going, well, they found something else.
Gonna be a little more.
So when he came back, and this was like a little bit before 3, he came in, and I was the only one in the waiting room for like 4 hours. And everybody kept going past, going, oh, you're still here? I'm like, yeah. Is your sweater done? The guys would always say, is your sweater done yet? They assumed it was a sweater. But he came back in, and I looked at him and go, and he had this look on his face. I go, uh-oh, what now? He goes, well, I have some bad news for you. And he goes, what? I go, what? He goes, you have to go home. I'm like, because by that point I was really hungry too, but I wasn't gonna. And it was very sweet. They would have gotten me lunch, but I wasn't gonna ask them to go get me lunch.
that's more time they wouldn't have been working on your car to get it done.
Yeah, yeah, and I was fine. But it was, I mean, the only good part was I had 6 uninterrupted hours of knitting, but
Yeah,
like I said, would have been nice if it was not a Friday.
well, be glad it's not a battery for an electric vehicle that would have put you out 15,000.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's done, and I don't have to, it started grinding a little bit when I was up north, but I kind of attributed a little bit because we had all that rain and it was so damp, and then we had snow up there a little bit. I thought, okay, they're just damp. Gotta just knock all that off. But
Yeah,
it kept going, and my husband took a look at it, and you could see that there was a gouge in the rotor. He's like, yep, you got to get this fixed. So it's fixed, it's done. And Barbara's here from Texas.
maybe.
Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning.
How's Texas?
It's great. I don't think it's quite as warm as it is at home, though.
Oh, really?
No, it's nice, but I understand y'all are having a real heat wave.
Yeah. Let's see. What does it say right now? I think it's 67 right now, but it's supposed to get up to 80.
Yep.
Oh, I thought something said that it was going to be. No, I guess it's okay. Today it's going to be 93 here, so I guess it is as warm.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
90.
Yeah, but then Monday we could have snow.
Yes, that's true.
Yep.
So we're a 40-degree temperature drop on Monday.
Yeah.
Not
So
looking
how-
forward to it.
How's
No.
everyone's projects coming?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sunny's not making this one. She's finishing up the next one, the pearl willing. She's gonna
Yeah.
wear it in Italy.
Wow.
Yeah, on that one, I decided we could start it at any time because we weren't gonna have May Zooms.
I saw that, but I didn't see it until I was actually on the road, so I didn't bring that yarn with me.
Oh, okay.
I started with back.
Yeah, Barbara, you can start it with me and Diana when you get back.
Okay, and we'll have we'll have to have some Panera meetings or something.
Yeah.
And Nancy's gonna start. Yeah, I finished mine.
You
Yeah,
probably saw it
Yes.
posted,
I
Barbara.
did. Looked very, very nice. Yes.
Very soft.
Is there
Um,
anyone with us? Oh, yeah, I see Sunny. Okay, but she's not working on hers. She's
Right.
doing
No.
the,
Working
Yeah.
on the,
Diane's having a hard time logging in, she said. She texted
oh. Now that I saw hers yesterday, right, on
Yeah,
Facebook?
but today. I think I posted that today. And she's farther along than that. That was just a picture I got a while ago when she was here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She was down to the sleeves, almost done with the sleeves.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
she might be done.
Oh, good, good. Okay. And,
And then Jean, she hasn't checked in yet today,
okay, and what about,
but she finished hers. She did
Okay,
it in
what-
silk.
ooh, pretty.
Oh, Karen, I don't know
Karen.
if you guys know, Karen had to rip out almost all of hers.
oh
What?
no,
I'll show you. I think I have my pattern in here, so I'll show you what she did. She came
I know
in she came in last Saturday after the meeting to show me. So if you look at this picture right here in the pattern, and it says to measure across there, when you get to that point, that was when you,
On the back.
yeah, it's in the back, and it's when it was a certain length and it tells you up here what length, then you are supposed to go on to I think it was the casting on to get it in the round.
Right.
So unfortunately, she when she saw that picture, for some reason, she only measured half of it. So
Oh,
even though the line goes all the way across, she thought that she was just supposed to measure half of that. So her back was like this much longer than the front.
oh goodness.
And what that did was it made it way big. So the opening around her neck thing was really huge. So she ripped it back down to this little piece and then put it on a needle. And I think she was going to set it aside for a while because it's kind of
Yes.
depressing after you do all that work.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
luckily she didn't keep going. She, said to herself, this doesn't seem right. And she came in, and so.
Yeah, I was there the day that she came in and,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's-
I'm not sure what she's doing. Hopefully she'll check in today.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on another Sophie.
Sophie scarf.
Yeah, using your silk. It's behind.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you hold it up for a little bit longer? I need to pin you, so it's going to take me a minute. Oh, okay. That color. Very nice.
Yeah. So I'm just starting.
Very cool. I love that little Sophie scarf.
Little itty bitty. So
Yeah. It will be. Well, the other
No.
ones that I've done, the other
What you-
ones I did, I held on mohair with them, but this one's just going to be the silk.
Yeah, well, what I meant was you got a little bitty one so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So, and we just got to watch a live stream of Catherine's first ever solo dance.
Oh, how'd she do?
All things, they're in Novi today, so we could have actually gone and seen her on stage, but
Oh, doesn't that figure?
yeah, but she did beautifully. She just
Aw.
amazes me. Those long legs, and
Yeah.
her costume was very classy, and
Oh, wow.
she was beautiful.
Awesome. That's so
yeah.
special.
Yeah. So
And when are you in Louisiana?
we leave Monday morning for Louisiana.
Send me some pictures of food, please.
Well, we're going to stop in Breaux Bridge, the crawfish capital of the world, and have lunch on our way
Okay.
over.
Oh, I
And
can't
then
wait to see.
Yeah. And then I know we're going to have a crawfish boil at my nephew's house on Tuesday evening.
Nice.
So, yeah,
Fun.
it's good.
Yeah, I know. My favorite food anywhere.
Yeah.
Cajun.
It's so
Yes.
tasty. It's just, oh, so flavorful.
Yes. So,
Elfina, how you doing today?
I'm sorry.
I was asking every knit stitch counts how she's doing today. Don't know if she can hear.
Yeah, I'm glad she's here today. She wasn't here last week.
Yeah. She might not be able to hear yet. Well, I'm working on this right now.
That's very pretty.
Thank you.
Which pattern is that?
It is a test knit for Chic and Regal Knits. That's coming out in a week and a half.
Ah.
So I have to have this done by Thursday.
You'll
She's
be
gonna-
there.
She's gonna
Yeah.
finish it by tomorrow.
It'll be done by tomorrow.
I got a message from Hannah that her and Rebecca might come in here today. They want to maybe start their bead purse knitting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Uh-huh.
Charlene, this will be one Kathy will want to do.
Yeah.
The shawl.
She just asked me to put a different Ravelry pattern in her library yesterday for a shawl that was tiled texture or something like that, or no, tilted texture.
Ooh,
Tilted texture. Yeah, it was real cute.
that sounds interesting. Yeah, she needs Rhapsody too, because she bought the yarn already.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have to remind
She
her.
might
about
have already got it. She might have got it. I can't remember.
that. Have to check with her.
There's Diane.
She made it. Oh, she doesn't look happy.
Well, hello.
30
Hello?
minutes later, and I said, I'm done with that stupid computer that they updated,
Uh-oh.
and you're on my iPad.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
That's how, and it looks like you have your sweater on.
Her last sweater.
This is my, let me fix this first, then it's my lace back I have on.
Yeah.
Ooh,
How many of us are on?
6.
6.
Well, I see me, Charlene, and Carolyn.
There's
Uh,
Sun.
Sunny,
Hi,
Ophina, and Barbara.
hi, everybody.
Hi.
Good morning.
It would be if I could do this. Okay, gallery. There.
Jean just sent me a picture of her Alpenglow.
Oh,
Ooh,
So pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
yeah.
she made that one for me.
She made that one what?
For me, those are my colors.
Ooh.
That was so kind of her.
She
all-
doesn't know. Yeah, she doesn't know she made it for me, but
It looks
Right.
like the colors in the shawl you're knitting.
yeah. Yep, she'd like this one too. She'd like these colors.
Said her kids are there, so she probably won't make it.
Now let's see.
Did she send you a picture of her sweater done, Charlene?
No, she showed us her sweater done.
Oh, I must have missed it last week.
The silk.
Yeah,
Yeah, she finished it.
it was so soft.
I have mine. Can you see?
Woo! Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Needless to say, I have to weave in ends.
You'll be modeling that next week.
Yeah.
Next week's our last one.
I know. I like that. I enjoy this so much, even when I can't get in like I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back on in June.
Yeah, and you'll be out having fun in Italy.
Yep, Sonny's dragging me along,
I'm just
Chicken.
gonna,
kicking and screaming.
You poor thing. I feel so bad for you.
I'm sure.
Not. Can you tell I'm still trying to figure this sewer thing out? They updated our computer. And this is what I was left with. My iPad, which thank
Right.
God for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I use my iPad all the time for this.
me too.
Well, I should, but
I use my laptop.
I'm gonna do that 5-letter word that Charlene never does.
Swatch.
I was gonna say gauge.
Okay.
I'm like, no, that was 6 letters, swatch.
Same idea.
Leave it to me, you know? Did you do a swatch, Carolyn?
No.
What's oh,
Yeah.
Gauge, gauge, swatch, something that you don't understand, Charlene.
no, I'm confused.
Are you dazed and confused or just?
I got a
confused?
bad connection. I can't hear.
Ah, there she goes again.
I don't think I've ever done a swatch.
No, you haven't? I find that
No.
hard to believe.
Nope. Do not do it.
I've
You're
only
right.
I've only done one, and that was for green tea. And that was after Charlene said, oh, we probably really should do a swatch to decide between 3 or 4.
See how she is? She
Because,
don't do as I do as I tell you.
Exactly.
okay, that's the only one I've ever seen her do also.
It's okay if I'm not successful. I just want you to be successful.
Oh, that's how it works.
She
I
actually
thought-
for green tea. That's the only one I've ever seen her do.
I've done swatches, just my problem is I don't really think that your swatch really turns out exactly like your knitted garment anyways. So,
Well, seeing how the sweater's too big and I want to adjust it, I thought I better do a swatch.
right. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's really, I mean, it's not gonna hurt. That's for sure.
I'd rather be knitting. I don't like
I
to waste
know.
swatch.
That's
My
That's
thing
me.
is I'm a process knitter, not a product knitter. So when I get it done, I'll give it to somebody or it'll fit somebody or it'll be just a sample. What, I don't care. I just want to make it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like doing that, but I want the sweater for me.
Right. Yes, that's when it's more important.
Well, it's like I get frustrated taking the time. I mean, I'm glad I did it because I just did it with this one we just finished, the one we're on now. Even taking it off the needles, putting it on other needles so I could try it on. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could be knitting these stitches as you put it on
Oh.
other. Then you try it on. I'm like, okay, good thing I did because I need it a little bit longer or it fits right or whatever. But then it's like, as you're taking it back off the spare needles and putting it back on the original ones, it's like, oh, I'm wasting all this time.
I found a fix for that.
What?
Get the really super long cable for your chow goose
Mm-hmm.
and put the right side on one of the tips and just knit it onto that really super long one.
Oh.
And then when you're done, just knit it off onto the smaller needle.
Smart thinking. That's why earn the big bucks there.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And I do have the size 50-inch Chago needle.
Right,
cable.
yep, that's the cable, right? That's perfect. That's all you gotta do now.
Okay.
You can put those little stoppers on, you know,
Uh-huh.
I have found, I think I want another 22-inch cable though,
for a 32.
for to make another, yeah, because I have two 14s and I have two 8s. And so I
You need
think I
another
want,
22.
yeah, because in my small sizes, I'll have, I can do more projects.
That's right.
I can have more going at the same time.
It's important.
It is.
My interchangeables don't go down to a 2, it only goes to a 4.
Yeah, the Chow Goos go down to 2. And then they have smaller ones too. They have minis.
Mm-hmm.
You have the turbos, Diane?
Yeah, the clicks,
Yeah, yeah.
the Eddie clicks. You know what? I bought another pair not too long ago. Think about this. And seeing how you're abandoning us, next week.
We have 2 more weeks before
Oh,
before
that's
Sun-
Two
before
weeks
Sunny,
from today, one more Zoom.
one more Zoom, and then the month of May we're off a Zoom, and then, but 2 weeks to shop.
2 weeks to shop.
I've got a list going of what I need before she leaves for Italy. I was
Oh,
also,
I got a bunch of stuff here on the table.
ooh, what you got on the table?
A bunch of Katrinkles.
Oh, I love sprinkles.
No, I do too. So I
What
got
are
some little washable tags that you can sew on.
Oh,
They say made in Michigan.
Charlene, I don't think I sent you a picture. My girlfriend loved
She
Ooh, what
loved her poncho.
her poncho.
Oh, good.
Plenty big on her.
Okay.
And I put that this took forever tag on hers.
Yeah, yeah. Did she laugh?
Yeah, she got a good laugh at it.
Oh, good. But that was well-deserved tag for that project. That was just so much knitting.
Yeah.
Really nice. Yeah,
You bet.
these
What-
little sheet markers say right side, wrong side, and there's the, the
Ooh,
front end of the sheep and the back end of the sheep.
that's cute.
Very cute. I got the little pattern holders in again.
Yeah,
Is that the one that you open it up and it's a magnet on both sides?
No, it's not a magnet. You just put your pattern in between it.
Ah, okay.
I got some knitting ball earrings.
Those
ooh,
are-
Cute. And along those same line, there's a little keychain that has a cutter in it.
oh, yeah.
And it's looks like a little ball of yarn.
You need that for the airplane trip.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's some more little tags that have Michigan. It doesn't say made in or anything. It just has Michigan on it.
Cute.
There are some Michigan buttons, which I had these before, but I sold out of them, so I got some more.
Ooh,
There's a little tiny sheep cutter,
Oh, cute.
really, little keychain, so you can, tuck that in a bag real easy. There's the knitting buttons. They look like little balls of yarn. There's how to make a center pull ball by hand. It's got my little logo on it.
Oh.
Oh, are we fancy?
This is adorable. I love this. The one says, oops, fix this mistake. And the other one's a Band-Aid. So you can, attach it to your knitting if you have to go back and fix something later.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
And then this says, this bag belongs to a stitcher from Stitch in Time.
oh,
Cute.
Got
I
the
like
little little sheep on there. And then they also did for me, little custom markers. They got me little sheep.
Oh,
How
Cute.
cute.
my shopping list just grew.
Yeah,
Oh. I didn't put any of that stuff on the website either.
okay.
Are you gonna put a sign in the window saying gone fishing or
There's
gone
been a
vacation?
sign on the door for a few weeks now. It says I'm gonna be closed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you came in, it was on there.
I told Dale, I said, open the door. I can never get it open. So that's probably why I didn't see it.
Right, exactly.
Charlene, have you been working on the pearl willing?
Yes, I am. I was telling them earlier, I'm gonna probably just do short sleeves. I've got the body done and the neck done,
Of
Can you
course,
show-
and I'm,
Can you show us?
oh, sure. Sunny's
probably
gonna
could-
have her whole sweater done today. Probably shortly, probably during the meeting.
Yes, before the end of the meeting, I will have it done.
The pearl willing?
Yeah.
I used to like you a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I love that.
wow. Oh, that is so nice.
you
Ribbing's
do
kinda cool.
Brown and white too?
I
what-
use like a navy and
Oh, okay.
oatmeal.
Did you start with the dark color? It looks like the light color on top when you cast.
It ends, I had to do the neck after, it ends with the light color. But you
Oh,
can do it either way. Sunny already mentioned she wanted hers to be dark.
Yeah, I
Me
reversed
too.
mine, what the instructions say. So mine is dark.
Okay, so your color A I was gonna ask you that. Color, let me pull up the pattern.
Color A is still the dark color, but it says the cuff is supposed to be, and the collar are supposed to be color B. And I like the darker, so I reversed it.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't pay attention to what the color A and B was. I just assumed that light was A.
Ah,
I didn't know. And so I just did my own thing. But then I did what I wanted. I didn't pay attention to really what it said.
uh-huh.
Well, it doesn't really say, it just says color A, color B.
Right.
It doesn't really say, it just then it says with color A, start with color A.
Right.
But- So color A was your light color.
And I have to say for mine, I did not like when she says to pick up I think that's probably about when I figured it out, was she said to pick up the neck with the dark. I
Uh-huh.
don't know if you can see it. Can you see that line of dark kind of around there?
yeah.
I didn't really care for that. I don't know. It kind of stands out more. I think it's more subtle. I did it in the light and I think it's just more subtle.
So you cast on A is now the light color and B is the dark?
I don't know.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Don't do that.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I started with the light and I did the light where I wanted to. I mean, I still did the pattern, 2
Mhm.
rows and 2 rows. And I know for the ribbing, it's 3 rows of the light and 1 row of the dark. So it's mainly, Diane, it would mainly be like where you pick up for the neck. So you
Mhm.
can look at the picture and you can, in the picture, you can tell that she did it in the dark. And so when you get to the neck, you can just decide, do you want it to, be more standing out there or not? And then just pick the dark if you want it to stand out more, or the light if you don't want it to stand out.
I definitely wanted the dark.
You want the dark. Yeah. So write that down right now. Pick up neck with dark.
And that's just for the neck, but you don't remember which color you started out with.
Yes, I cast on with the light,
With
but I
the
don't
light.
think that's what the pattern said to do.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't,
it doesn't say to start with, and it doesn't specifically doesn't say which one is light or dark,
Right.
but you started with the light.
I'm pretty positive
cast-
I started with the light.
Okay. But I was thinking too. And you used a 32-inch for the
No,
body?
I did a 24.
Okay.
What size needle?
I used a 2.
Okay,
Oh, dear.
Speaking of devil,
that's what I'm doing. is
I was just telling them that you guys were maybe coming up.
Yeah, I had to take my kids to karate this morning. for
Nice
this.
sweater. That's beautiful. Looks perfect.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
hello.
Got her lace back on.
Closer to the camera so we can see.
Closer to the camera.
I can't pin.
Oh, we got to talk so you are highlighted. Isn't it
Look.
beautiful?
You see it?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's very nice. Great.
Hi, Rebecca. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. So my kit came with this stuff, but it
Oh,
also
okay.
says that I need beading thread, which I think you said it was just the same as using pearl cotton, right? Or not?
No, beading
Okay.
thread is like a nylon-y type thing. I wonder, that's probably
Oh, to
for
make it-
this.
Oh,
To sew those on.
I see.
I'm
So I don't
guessing.
actually need anything extra. I just knit with this stuff
I don't know, let's read the directions. No, you
Okay.
probably, well, no, you probably just knit with that.
because I
think
was looking
so.
at the
That's what
pattern
I'm
and
Yeah. This is the little necklacey one.
yeah, I wanted to make this one first
Sure.
since I had the whole kit before I
Uh-huh.
tried to design my one with
Right.
my bigger one.
These read all instructions.
For that
I'm
one,
sorry.
did you want to get your white,
Pearl cotton.
pearl cotton?
Well, I guess now I don't know if I need it.
Hang the beads, there you go. Do not untie the bead strings. Hang the beads inside in such a way. as to let it close up in your string. It should be followed by approximately 15 yards of the silk following the diagram below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is what they're using to knit it
Careful
with
to
the
knit.
silk. Oh, yeah, she's
Okay.
got a whole bunch.
Load 5 strands. The first card.
Yours is just one, I think, isn't it? Just one card. Oh, no,
Oh, I
there's
do have
two.
2 cards. So what is a strand then? Are these individual strands?
They're a hank.
Okay.
There's a hank there, then you. One of
Those are the
strings.
All right. Nope. Brought my iPad for some YouTube videos,
Yeah.
some tutorials. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. What are you working on, Shirley?
I am working on the next knit along, a pearl willing. Oh, throw the sheets in the dryer, so that's done.
Charlene,
She ran up,
Boy.
she'll be right back. She ran upstairs real quick.
I'm sure you can answer my question because you know her so well. She said she's making her short sleeves. Is it
Yes.
like to the elbow short or 3/4?
She usually likes 3/4, but I'm not sure what she's doing on this one.
Okay.
Is yours formatted the same way as mine?
Before you got on, I was saying, I think I'm gonna do mine long sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this pattern personally screams long sleeve.
Hearing the beads.
I may decide differently once I get working on it, but may get tired of it and say, nope, I'm doing short sleeve. But I've done so many short sleeve sweaters lately, and I only have the Alpenglow is the only long sleeve one I've done, so I thought I might go long sleeve with this one.
I love the long sleeves. Like I say, I finished it already and then when I tried it on, I had tried it on and I thought the sleeves came down to my cuffs or down to my wrists, but with the gathering, the way the cuffs are, I wanted it longer. So I took it all out
About
and
this
cuffs.
Earlier, I didn't like watch the whole thing. But
But I love the long sleeves on it.
How does it feel on, is it
Oh, it's mine's very roomy and comfortable.
Tie it so that you can push on all the beads and then.
I got about 15 rows here and I'll be done.
you were just teasing before when you said you got your shoulder done, right?
My shoulder?
Yeah.
No, I had it done.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing you.
Oh.
Because you're knitting like crazy.
Oh,
You couldn't possibly have anything that would slow you down.
Charlene knits much faster than I do.
Oh, she is a fast knitter, that's for sure.
Yeah, you both are. They both are.
Yes.
I haven't seen Sunny knit, so I just know it's fast.
I hate to undo stuff once I've got it done though. It just, I can live with it. I can live with it. I can live with, no.
Well, sorting my yarns, and I'm like, okay, you should knit this all by the time you.
I used to knit with somebody that whenever she made a mistake, it was like, okay, twice the knitting for half the fun. No,
I usually, unless mine's major, I usually just leave it. But
it's twice the knitting
no
for
one
half.
will ever notice except you, if you've got a
Pardon me?
mistake. Usually on my mistakes, no one will ever notice except me. So I usually don't fix them, but
Oh, basket. Okay, awesome. I was just thinking about them. I think you taught me how to knit. Oh, fine.
Those cute.
Oh, fun.
Just
Oh,
holler if I can help.
Is there a,
There's a pattern on my website. That's my sock pattern.
oh, it's on your website?
Yeah.
And then, oh, gosh. So now I've got a committee of 5 grandsons and one granddaughter. Wow. That's nice. Which yarn is this?
That is one of those. Might not be that. I might not have that exact one anymore, but.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
See what I should look for it?
Of course I should.
That's really cool.
It's gorgeous, yeah. Might be it.
How many sacks?
You can make a flannel sock, baby socks, all that. You can make a pair of baby socks and a pair of adult socks.
And then.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. Okay, don't get too bright at all.
Here, I can put it back there in alphabetical
Oh,
order.
thank you. Yeah. That's the way to do it. I was looking for a worsted for the hat. Oh, this is cute. I just need a worsted white.
Worsted is in the, pretty much in the back there. That's all sock. This is worsted right here. There's a. There. I know it's wool and silk. And then there's more worsted. Yeah, exactly. Just let it. If you didn't watch any videos yet, you might not have known. I'm gonna go get a towel. Sometimes it's nice to have a towel
Oh,
down.
so they don't.
Yeah.
Ah. See, she left one bead on there. And- Isn't it? Okay, so she gets all the way, 5 strands onto the first cut. 4 strands.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off before my 99-year-old mother-in-law thinks I've deserted her.
99. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah,
Have
we
a
were
wo-
here.
Have a wonderful rest of your vacation.
Thank you. I'll see you next Saturday.
Okay.
Hey, stay
Bye.
safe.
But thank you. Bye, everyone.
You're very welcome.
You can't just drop it to unroll it.
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to count 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, but does it mean dropping it that much 11, or does it just mean unrolling at one time?
It says unwind at 15 yards and load all the
Oh,
beads on it.
yards. Okay.
Yeah.
I won't step on it.
no, you're fine.
Unless you have bigger numbers.
Some pretty.
Yeah.
Lots of
I
stuff in
missed
here
your
now,
store.
eh?
I have missed your store.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, there's, you know, do stuff online and there's kind of a maybe store, if they have a kind of probably like this. From Traverse City.
Okay. Yeah, most of my stuff's online now. It's on my
Oh,
website.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Perfect.
did that during COVID.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
It has to go all the way down to 15. All the way down. It's very reasonable to it's a 44. No, there's, I don't know if you can tell. The middle one, some are similar, but there's actually 4 different colors in there. So it's like Julia Drive. I don't remember when she's due. I think she's due like. Sure, early summer.
Are they where they would know what they're having?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just saw her like a month or 2 ago and they were gonna be finding out. So she said that they hadn't decided if they're gonna tell anybody. so. Assuming the answer is no.
I've never done a beading on anything. Have you done any beading, Carolyn?
No, nope.
I've beaded on shawls.
Did you, Diane?
I did.
How do you do it?
I know of 2 ways where you pre-string your beads onto your yarn. There's a needle, or you use a crochet hook, a real skinny crochet hook wherever the bead is supposed to be. So you don't have to string all your beads at one time. And what you do is you bring up the yarn through the middle of the bead and put it on your left needle and then knit it off. And I think it shows better when you do the crochet method, crochet hook method versus stringing.
Aren't the bead holes smaller than your needle? Your
Well,
yarn?
you pull the crochet hook through and it's a steel, and I think I use number 10. So it's really, really small that you pull it through the hole of the bead.
Huh.
And then you can just put it on your left needle and then knit it off because it's just the bead itself. That,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to try it sometime. I'll have to find a pattern that,
Yeah.
I'm always for trying something new and learning learning something new. And
I enjoy doing it, but it's been a while. Dale made he wove a white scarf, and he wants to get clear beads to do with the fringe.
Huh.
So we went to the bead store in Brighton. It's not there anymore. The building's there, but the shop's closed.
oh no,
Yeah.
We'll find it.
Well, he didn't tell me until we were in the car. We had left the yarn shop already.
If you just.
And
In the hang, then you don't have to worry about the flying. out.
yeah, 'cause there are
that's-
beads. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm looking
Well,
for.
until you pull the
just a simple clear. Because I have beads. I said, you want to look through my, no. Okay,
I want my own.
exactly.
Load 5.
But that's fine, whatever.
I was trying to do the math on when you. Okay. That was.
Oh, I pulled off my.
Isn't that crazy? It's just, I don't think possible. Oh, thank you. It's got me saying, oh, good, I'm glad. Thanks a lot. You too. Nice, quick, chunky, super bulky. Thanks again. You too.
Oh. Looks like it's broken. Just the tiniest. Sorry. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Do you think I should just not use this bead?
Yes, every once in a while you'll come to a bead that just doesn't want to slide over.
Okay, and 'cause I noticed
Or
it's
yeah, if it
not
doesn't
even-
look good, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I wouldn't hesitate to
Okay.
not take one off. The other thing, I don't know if you've read anywhere yet, is don't like smash it. Like when you start knitting and stuff, don't try to smash the bead in there.
Oh, you
'Cause
push 'em?
you'll mess up your thread.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you. These haven't been stolen yet by Olivia. I said that you went somewhere that used to be 59 West, which is where I had lunch in the car. Yeah, it's called the Lift now. What is it? A restaurant? Yeah, it's a few things. So they have like a setup for simulated golfing. That's what we went there for Audrey's birthday. And then Audrey's doing something. I found that if you just check every now and then, you can just slide the gym mat farther up. But I was trying to do that. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. Let's load beads onto the slipperiest surface. Dude. Yeah, I was doing it when I was in the phone. Yeah. Oh no. I just got distracted by trying to push these down. Well, let me see if I have a tiny enough needle. Lucky for you, I just recently consolidated all of my necessary sewing items into my kit, so you might be able to thread them through a needle. See if one of these will go through the beads. So, oh, it's like, you know, yeah. How do I use a needle? How do I sew again?
What did I miss?
We were wondering on your sleeves, are you doing short sleeves? You're doing 3/4 length elbow? When you
Funny
say,
you should ask. I just got my long circular needle out so I could put it on there and decide.
okay, well, let's see.
What do
I
you,
don't know yet.
what are you gonna do for the end? How are you gonna end them?
I'm gonna do the ribbing same as I did on the bottom.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. I just know if I do long sleeves, I'll never wear it.
I probably should have done short sleeves, but I really like it because it's bulkier, sort of like a
Yes,
sweatshirt.
I agree. It
Yeah,
does
just
make
go all
total
the way down
sense to
over
make the
here.
sweater long sleeves, but
Uh,
and if it was way too
Fact
big
is,
on
this
me or
size is not gonna
something,
be
I
15
would,
yards
you
long.
know, finish it probably with long sleeves and
This
then
is
give it
all
away.
2 feet.
But I think I will wear this if it's short sleeves.
Spread out.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're probably gonna like knit for a while and then.
Are you still
If I
happy with,
get hot, I have to take something off if I get hot, so. I have long sleeve sweater on. I can't just take that off.
well, you could, but it'd get awful interesting.
Yeah, I'll say. My husband would be like, yeah, that's fine. I like that look.
They are funny.
They are funny.
Are you still happy with the Arcadia yarn now that you made something else with it?
I absolutely adore it. I can't wait to do another green tea with it. I sit across from this yarn now, usually.
Mhm.
And so I keep going, okay, I'd like a green tea in that color and maybe that color and maybe that color.
That's what you should take to Italy, make another green tea over there.
Yeah, maybe. Lord knows there's not enough projects.
No,
Oh my goodness. Then I want to do bead purses and these girls are sitting here working on their bead purse. I've got beads all loaded up onto pearl cotton already.
really?
Yeah,
Seems like this is the hardest part.
it is. So yeah, the hardest part of it is loading your beads and then as you're knitting, you have to push them down farther maybe or pull some up, you know, so you're constantly pushing the beads around. But yeah, the knitting is just basic knitting.
Yeah, I looked at like the things they'll ask you to do, and I'm like, oh, it's so nice to just have the simplest of
Yeah.
switches on
Yeah,
things.
no
It's zero.
cabling or
Yeah.
hardly anything different. It's just basic.
When you do a beaded purse, is there a bead every stitch or are there stitches in between?
A lot of times you do like a little bit of knitting and then you might have a loop of 3 beads or 5 beads or 7 beads or something, you know, sometimes there's like loops of beads.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to try that.
Just depends on the pattern.
Yeah, that might be fun to do sometime.
Yeah.
Have
Huh.
you ever done any, Sunny?
No,
Oh man, I think that's my favorite knitting that I've ever done
really?
is my bead purses. Yeah, because they'll never go out of style and they don't really like deteriorate. I mean, they can, but yeah, they don't seem to go out of style.
Did you put a liner in yours?
Yeah, a lot of them have a liner. Well, I didn't. I had a friend do that.
Oh, lucky you. I'll put a little.
Well, I said I'd have this done. I've still got 8 more rows, so we'll see.
You did 10 in the last half hour.
Okay. So I
Yes,
should give,
You should be done.
Terrible.
Right on yourself.
Fabric and lay your purse on it and then cut it out. And then
Yeah.
sew it together and tuck it
Okay.
inside, and then you just like sew it around the top, hand sew it around the top.
Okay.
So it's not. I mean, I'm grateful I didn't have to do it. Don't get me wrong.
I found another method for holding it in. Until you laugh and drop it. Yeah, so you're gonna have slack to tie a knot.
Yeah, because then people would be like, oh, where are the rest of the beads?
Yeah.
Roll 2.
So sold on my leaving the one and attached to the hank. I just didn't know if it was in front of it. And, you know, and payment.
Grateful for that towel, huh?
Yes. Thanks for getting the white one. Yes, this would have been a really bad time.
Yeah.
if that wasn't a towel.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I made one, but. So,
We'll help refresh your memory.
exactly, yeah, when I saw you and I'm like, oh, towel, beads, towel, yeah, we gotta get a towel. Yeah, so when you guys decide to make your first bead purse, make sure you put like a towel down on your table or whatever, because if the beads fall off of the hank, then they don't go flying all over the place. They stick to the towel.
gotcha.
See, we're already learning stuff.
Yeah,
Tiny little knot in my thread, but it's not worth trying to get out. So probably just ruin them.
if it'll go over it,
Yeah,
if
it'll
the
go
beads will go
over.
over. it. Every once in a while, sometimes you get to a bead that's just, the hole's not big enough in the center.
Yeah.
You know, like that silk thread is probably finer than the pearl cotton. You might come to that more when you actually do pearl cotton for the beads.
Okay.
So I think that silk's probably finer. Plus it's slipperier, that silk.
I found our quad 0 needles
Yeah,
from Addie. They're so
yeah, that's what I usually have. Those are the ones I've sold for years, but I haven't got any in a while.
Do you have kits in the store for the purses?
I did have, these girls bought them, I think. There might be another one over there, but I have patterns and I have the beads.
They the same beads you use for cross stitch?
No, they're on hanks, they're on big long hanks, because you
Okay.
gotta like transfer a big long hank of them over onto the pearl cotton or the silk, whatever you're gonna use to knit it with.
The ones that you did end up getting. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. And also you should note that the more strands you pull out, the looser this knot gets.
Mhm.
Oh, good. So. I only had to load 3 of these on, and you're already almost done with loading your phone. Because no, I only loaded 2 so far. Oh, okay.
It's not a race.
At this rate.
We're all good.
Sibling rivalry. Who's gonna get done first?
It should be a sport bead loading.
Bead loading, that's right. How many steps are you getting for that?
How many extra beads do they put in these kits?
No idea. Why did you lose some, or are they broken? Or they were
Carolyn, are you working on your sweater or are you working on your shawl?
Yeah,
The shawl.
When you get to the end of a row, can you show, please?
Yep, I was just about to get to the end of the row here. I will show. I was telling Charlene earlier, I had 6 hours of uninterrupted knitting time because I had to unexpectedly have my brakes replaced yesterday.
Oh,
Sitting at the dealership, so I got a lot done on it.
and it's supposed to rain down here for the next 2 days, so.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband's got outside work planned all day today because it's gonna storm tomorrow. We gotta do it today.
Yep,
Sweet.
mine's placing some shingles that blew off on the last storm.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're still picking up branches from all the storms we've had.
Hopefully the storm or the snow doesn't affect their crops and stuff too much.
Right, yeah.
I feel like we've had a few years of bad,
Luck with that.
yeah.
It's Michigan.
It's not supposed to stick, the snow we get Monday, so.
That's weird going from 83 degrees to 30.
They said it'd be about a 40-degree temperature drop.
Whew. Not looking forward to that.
Nope. Good thing we all have sweaters we've made.
Yep.
Isn't that why we knit sweaters, just in case that 4-letter word comes?
Yep. Okay, Diane, here you go.
Oh my gosh, you got so much more done.
Yep.
Oh, it's so much prettier in person than it is on here,
Thank
I
you.
find.
I think I was only out here where was, because I think it was this section. It was this section I was stuck on. Because there was a glitch in the pattern.
Ooh,
So it took a little bit to get that section worked out. Once I did, I did like all of this yesterday.
that's amazing.
While I was waiting. And every gentleman that went past, the waiting room, oh, is my sweater done yet? Like, yeah, your sweater's done.
You have to pick it up down the street though.
At
Yeah.
the store.
Yeah, but I should have it done by tomorrow. Because I've
Wow.
only 4 more sections left, and one section's only 6 rows, so. I like those short little sections.
Forget something or do you want something? I don't know.
I guess I have 5 sections left, but
Here's my sweater.
ooh, I like it.
I do
Right.
too.
Think I'm probably about ready to start my ribbing
Ribbing.
because the ribbing's kind of long.
Okay, turn around, please. Well, that's nice. That looks great. Good fit. No?
That would look nice down to the elbow.
It's supposed to be long sleeves.
Really?
And really the fabric and everything is, but I'll never wear it.
how hot that is.
I know. I'll never wear it if it's long sleeves. I just know
If
me.
it went down was like fitted like down
Quarter
right
sleeve?
here at the elbow.
I get hot,
Oh,
so I
you're
have to
gonna-
have,
You're gonna go down to like here,
Yeah.
then, just like a couple more inches.
yeah,
that'd
I
be
just gotta
nice.
add this on there.
Oh, yeah.
Have you done anything on the sleeves?
Oh, yeah, I did rows. Yep.
Rose? Okay. I know, like, I think it was the green tea when I put it on. It called to add some, to add a little bit. You could add a little bit before you finished it off, but I liked where it sits, so I just did that, finished it off. I added like 2 or 3 rows so I could finish it off. I didn't add a lot to it.
Only have to do 3 on yours?
Yeah.
Do you have to load 2 cards or only 1? Mine says I have to load 5 on one and 4 on the other.
Oh, load 3-stranded bead onto each card. But I assume I would just do that as I finish up. with
Yeah,
one
you
and then-
can. You can get started.
Oh, that's a good idea. So I'm like,
Yeah.
where am I gonna put all this when I'm storing it?
Yeah.
Charlene, I remember when you did that shawl, I think you did most of it down in Florida, that pink one with the beads.
Yeah,
And all the beads that you had to do for that one. Was
yeah,
it-
that one, it was done different than the purses. That one there, you pick up the bead as you need it.
Right.
It's kind of different. I like doing it.
That one had a lot of beads too. Was that mohair too?
Yeah, I used the Cascade
Yeah.
Seda. Yeah.
I don't get this much silence very often.
You're treasuring it. I know every once in a while people are like, "It's so quiet. It's okay. Sometimes it's okay."
Like I purposely get up early in the morning to start doing my work before anybody gets up, and my kids still get up like 5 minutes after me, and I'm like, oh,
Done. Because you can get so much more done when there's. Even when my husband's not home, I get so much more done.
right.
It's funny.
That is so true.
Isn't it?
Yes,
Okay, so it looks like I did only 8 rows on the sleeve.
Okay. And then you're gonna do the ribbing.
I'm actually gonna take 1 row out because I'm gonna do my decreasing
That's nice.
there. I want a little bit of decreasing.
I didn't realize that happened.
Yeah, because my end was still.
So pushed all the beads over. Okay.
And figure out what's going on. I had the sweater inside out.
That would be
Whoops.
easy to do.
Oh.
I did all my sleeves inside out. So they're knitting and not purling.
Right.
Yeah, she says on there, if you don't want all the purling, just turn it inside out.
Yeah,
That's what some people were doing with Comfort Fade Cardi. Because the outside is the right side is technically the purl side. But people didn't always like to do the purling, so they would just kind of turn it inside out.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm on row 9 then,
You wanna see the
and
basketball?
then I am going to keep going.
I guess we'll just kind of see where the.
I'm not gonna rip out. I'm on row 9. I'm gonna do row 9. I'm gonna do row 10. I'm gonna decrease on row 10 because it kind of depends on the color that it's on, is why I want to do another row now.
I mean, I can't ever say no to. But
No doubt. Where's your favorite pizza?
choose.
I
yours.
can't pick a
Little
favorite. I think
Caesars, is that your
Little Caesars.
favorite?
I love, well, first you can't beat the price.
You cannot.
Except they just raised the prices.
Well,
That's
it's-
along with
but still,
everything,
yeah, there's
along with
still-
everybody.
Still at $7.
Yeah, you
for the
still
price.
can't
It's a
beat
really
that.
good pizza for $7.
that
That's true.
price, I just can't, and I love
Yeah.
the.
And they have stuffed crazy bread now at some of their locations.
Oh, okay.
They're like giant breadsticks.
Well, have you ever
delicious.
had, well, you don't live around here, but have you ever had the pizza and cheese bread from Angelo's?
Not yet. That's what I'll have to give a
We
go.
discovered a new pizza place by us called Green Lantern Pizza,
Oh,
and they make really good
do they?
pizza and really good bread, but they're like a lot more expensive.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, it's like, I think it's like $20 for the pizza and the breadsticks. And we usually end up getting a small pizza, which is pretty small, but the breadsticks thing is huge. It's like,
Mhm.
that's really weird. I don't need that many breadsticks, but it
Where's-
is delicious. Really, really good.
Change my mind, I don't want this much.
Where's Angelo's, Charlene?
It's actually a party store that's kind of by the outlet mall.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it a couple times. I know you don't come to Knit In anymore,
Yeah.
but
You like the
Randy picked
normal
it up
breadsticks
for,
one?
we,
Yeah.
I asked
Okay.
him to get it for, we got it for Knit In a couple
I'm not
weeks
trying
in
to
a
use
row,
that.
actually.
Mhm.
And then there's a new crunchy pickle place uptown, sandwich place. We just
Oh,
tried that.
You, Sarah Hall?
A little pricey, but it's good.
yeah.
So we can just get a mushroom plastic. And then
We love their breadsticks if you can get them lightly done with lots of extra cheese on
Oh,
them.
yeah.
I used to love that. I haven't got it. in a while.
Gus's
The other
breadsticks are,
thing you want at Angelo's is they have a cinnamon bread or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a little bit of drizzle cream cheese frosting or something on there too.
didn't someone say-
Pizza
I do
Hut has-
like
Pizza Hut has pretty good
assistance.
cinnamon bread.
That's what I was thinking of, Pizza Hut.
I don't see why unwinding so much was a good idea.
You have to like have room to really spread it out. It's not a bad idea if you have a lot of room to spread it out because you have to load all those beads, especially if you have, you know, a smaller amount of thread for yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been known to have mine like dragged through the house all over, you know. Don't have children and we don't have pets, so
Oh, yeah. Catherine.
have
Catherine
fun.
Zimmerman is-
Yeah. The other thing I found when I do that projects is I always have to sit at a table to work on it. You know, I can't just get comfy on the couch usually.
Mhm.
Cause it works to be able to rest it. All the beads.
And please, whatever you do, don't drop a stitch.
Won't.
That thread is so, especially that
Yeah.
is so slippery when you drop a thread or drop a stitch, it just unravels.
There she is. Hi, Jean.
Hi.
Beautiful. And I think that's one of the reasons that I sit at the table, trying to be as careful as I
Mhm.
can. It's not hard. It's
Yeah.
just,
It's not a
don't
project
wanna-
you can do with your eyes closed.
right. You just don't want to drop a stitch. It's just
Don't
too
have your true
tiny.
crime on in the background.
Hey, Jean made it. Have your true crime. Hi.
Kids left. I made it.
Yay. Your sweater's beautiful. I love the colors. I just
It
love
is
it.
Gorgeous, yes.
Stunning. Way to go.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's good.
I get that hem thing. That was not too bad to do, that corrugated ribbing.
Yeah, and it's
No.
beautiful.
Yep.
It
and I
really
even
adds.
I even did the tubular bind off.
Sweet.
Look at
Yeah. What's everybody else working on?
I'm working on Pearl Willing.
I'm
Wow.
biting off Pearl Willing right now.
Wow.
Told you'd have it done.
I'm gonna do short sleeves on my pearl willing, otherwise I'll never wear it.
Right.
I
Well, I
just
like
had
your
it on a little
colors.
bit ago.
And you made the small with the size 2 needle, right?
Yes.
Well, the good news is, none of this is actual knots, it's just all these loops.
Yeah. But you're kind of a loose knitter, so you would have used a size 2 anyway, right?
Yes. Yep. And I
Yeah.
don't think mine's turning out as big as what the pattern said it would. Of course, it's not blocked yet.
Okay. Well,
but-
you can use the Ann Kiewit method of blocking, so it won't grow. She lays it out
Sprays it.
and then
Yeah.
spritzes it.
Yeah,
And then-
yeah,
and then she says, like, if down the road you actually need to wash it, that it won't grow as much.
right. Oh, okay.
So anyway, just an idea.
Yeah, for the block, instead of soap
Good to
blocking
know.
it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just wash it. I don't care. It'll be whatever size it is.
It'll fit somebody, right?
It'll fit somebody.
I don't think that yarn grew a whole lot though, when I did.
I
my-
don't think so either. On the green tea, I don't think it did. I think partially because we're knitting it on a 2 and it's a sport weight,
Right.
you know,
True,
but
yeah.
Oh, my beads off. Out of loops.
I missed what Carolyn's working on.
I'm gonna finish this row and I will show you. I'm
Okey
doing-
doke.
finishing up a test knit. Get done with this row.
we're chic and regal.
You can regal. 3rd in a row.
Oh, wow.
Shit, we'll just announce another one tomorrow, and I'm like, okay, I might take a break,
Wow.
but we'll see.
Yeah, like, sometimes I would use a, toilet paper roll, and just wind them around it. Yeah, or you could do like a rolled up towel or washcloth or something too. Jean, Rebecca and Hannah are here and they're starting, knitting little bead purses. So they're
Ooh,
loading, beads onto their silk thread. Their kits came with silk thread.
Is that, because you used to have some of those beaded projects, like right when you walked in your store, right?
Yeah, yeah, they got the kits here.
Wow. That would be I would be interested in learning how to do that.
Oh, yeah, you should. Did you see mine that are done that are in the stairway?
I
My
I
purses?
remembered, just seeing them when I walked in, but.
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah,
y-
they're fun.
it's-
I was telling Sunny, they're like my favorite knitting that I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, because I just think they don't go out of style.
Yeah. Would that be something we could do for a knit along sometime, or is that like a little over the top?
Expensive.
We could. I do want to make some more. I have some beads set aside. I have a bunch of antique frames because I
Now,
was collecting them.
as for the frames, is there?
I mean, I'm just asking. I might be the only one in the gang that's besides.
No, I'd be interested in doing it.
Oh,
Me
sweet.
too.
Sweet. But I already know it's gonna fit, see?
Don't have to do a gauge or a swatch or nothing.
Well,
Is it just how many holes it has to attach to? or something?
no, typically what I would suggest is knit the bag and then find a frame.
Oh.
I mean, that doesn't always work because you might have the perfect frame that you want to make and then you just have to find I mean, the patterns I think do say the shape of the top, how wide they are or whatever. So
Mhm.
the patterns that I have, so it's not impossible.
Okay, Jean, are you ready?
Yep.
Here you go. Here's what I'm working on.
Ooh, let me pin you, Bert, please.
Okay, here you
Oh,
go.
I love those colors.
Thank you. I knew you would.
Wow. A shawl then. Okay,
Looks like a lot of fun stitches.
yeah,
It
that's
is.
gorgeous.
Keeps you, there's enough variation, but there's also enough, it's all easy variation.
Uh-huh,
Like this through some
This
of the-
section's just straight knitting, you know,
very nice.
and it changes, you know, a lot, so it just keeps you interested, keeps you going.
Very cool. And
Yeah.
she's the one that did that same shawl that you guys made out of the mink yarn, right?
Yep, she designed out of Charlene's mink that I did.
Yes.
And it's the same one as, I don't know if you did the knit along with us last March that started our whole knit alongs, the Be a Queen.
No, I didn't do that one. That was same designer?
Yeah.
Okay, I liked that shawl too, though. That one was a DK weight, right? That you guys did with Cosette.
Yep, and this is in Cosette too.
Ooh,
Yep, this is in Cosette.
okay, I'll be wanting that pattern.
It comes out on the 24th,
Sweet.
and it only takes one ink of each color,
Like wind it up with.
And how many colors?
3.
Oh,
That'd be
So
a bad
that would be a
idea.
nice cozy
Hard with the-
I don't
shawl
think so.
with that Cosette.
Yep, and it's
Hey,
size.
guys.
Oh, look,
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I
love
love
that.
it.
Hold on,
Oh my
hold on, hold
gosh.
on, hold on, Sunny. I gotta pin you so we can see
Okay.
here.
But
Okay,
I did the collar different because I didn't want the roll top, so I gartered that and then the
it
color
looks so good.
It's really cool.
was-
Wow.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Great fit. It's just perfect. It's not huge and it's not, it's just
Oh.
comfortable.
It is. It's very comfy. I like it.
Oh, that's awesome. The dark looks great.
Yeah, I
Oh my
like-
gosh.
I love it.
Really, really pretty.
Just gotta weave in all those ends and block
Winding it with-
Then you'll be
Very
wearing it in
pretty.
it.
And
Will she
pack-
be able to weather-wise?
Well, see, mine's got the cotton and the wool, so maybe it'll be less hot. We'll see.
What's the weather supposed to be like for you guys?
Low 70s.
So it's kind of, it's their spring too?
My friend that sewed in my lining for me also loaded my beads for me.
That is good friend rate.
I'm glad I made the sweater longer. See, I had
Gonna be
torn out the
Franklin.
cuffs. I made the cuffs, but it was too high up. Puffing it.
So you had to make the sleeves longer, Sunny?
Yeah,
Now,
I
did-
made them and I made them the correct length. I mean, because I tried it on and then I wasn't happy with it. So I ripped out the cuffs all the way down to here and added another 2 inches. So the puffiness would be closer to the wrist.
Okay, sure. Got it.
About a yard of thread to begin with.
Hey, Karen.
Hey.
Hi,
Where
Karen.
you ha-
Karen's in a car driving.
I am. We're on our way.
He's
to
probably not
Plymouth.
driving.
Whoops.
freezes. Oh, there we go.
Just checking in.
Awesome.
Where are you?
We're heading to Plymouth to meet some friends.
Very nice.
I made it back about as far as I got with my sweater when I was talking to you last week.
Did you
After-
knit on it again?
I did.
I'm so glad you knitted on it.
Yeah. I did.
I don't
It's
know.
gonna go quicker this time.
It should, because it's not gonna be
Yeah.
as huge.
Yeah. Excellent.
That's great news.
I don't think Jean, I was telling some of the ladies that were on earlier, but I don't think Jean heard that Karen had to rip hers out except for just a little tiny bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll show
I
you.
didn't read it right, and I didn't have I had the pattern printed, but it wasn't printed right. But
It was this
the
little,
picture, and then I had
yeah,
it. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see that, so I interpreted the words differently, how she wrote it. And I measured wrong, so it was coming out to be huge. So most of it was
she couldn't figure out why it was taking so long and everybody else was whipping along.
Oh, dear.
yeah.
I hate when that happens.
No doubt. I'm so glad she came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it looks like it's cruising along now.
Uh, yeah, maybe soon,
Why do you have to look?
She's
No,
freezing.
hopefully.
Looking at how, I guess, you know.
Who's freezing? I am.
travel was and things.
Karen, yeah.
My iPad is
Oh,
dying, so I
alright.
guess I'll sign off.
Okay,
See you
Beautiful
next
Thanks,
sweater,
Sunny.
Sunny. See you next week.
All
see you
right.
next week.
You do the same thing? Yeah, you take that in.
Was that her Pearl Willing sweater she was wearing?
Yeah.
Yes,
She
she
just
just
finished
finished it.
Okay,
She's gonna wear it in Italy.
nice.
I'm gonna wind the end up on my hand so I get close to you.
Okay, well, I'll sign off again. I just wanted to check in. It took me quite a while even to get on.
Okay, well, it's good to
Gotta-
see you. I'm glad your sweater's coming along.
Good to see you guys too, and I'll talk to you next week.
Have a
Bye.
good time in Plymouth.
They're coming.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
I saw Hannah in the background stringing beads there.
Uh-huh. They both are.
Strung, now we gotta wind them back up.
Getting all strung out, huh?
Yeah, it's quite a process and you know, you gotta have a lot of room to spread it out.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, get all those beads loaded on there and then rewind it up, sort of.
And so, gosh, it's been probably 15 years ago when the bead craze hit and there was like,
Yeah,
it would be like beads that were pre-strung on these big things and then you would push them off onto your yarn, right?
right. That's how I have them. I have hanks of beads and then you just slide them over onto like the pearl cotton.
Okay, yes,
Yep,
okay.
yep. It's pretty cool with size 40 needles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to
4A.
get with a magnifying glass.
Well, I was telling them to be really super, super careful and don't drop a stitch. So that kind of knitting, I usually always did at the table, you know, and I
Uh-huh.
just was really careful because those stitches are so tiny. When you drop one, it just goes.
Ooh, is it slippery? Is it slippery yarn
Well,
too?
it is especially for them because their kits came with silk yarn in there. So I knitted one purse. I have one purse that's really cool because I went to the bead and gem show in Tucson and I
Okay.
bought antique beads.
Okay.
And then I found an antique purse frame that would work with this pattern that I was doing. And
Uh-huh.
then one of my customers brought me an antique silk thread. So everything about it is antique, except for I just knitted it.
So this is.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
What color?
It's a navy.
And then your beads are navy also?
Yeah, I'll take the computer over there and see if I can show you
Oh, that'd be great.
or take the phone too. Got to get my steps in this way.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so up on the top there, let me see if I can show you. Those are the beads up there.
Okay,
Ooh.
yep.
And then these are my purses. Well, there's some kind of some glare. Unfortunately, the navy one is right here and you can hardly see it because it's on black.
Uh-huh.
But that's the one that was antique frame, antique thread, and antique beads. This one up here, I did not knit. That one I got at an antique store. But I knitted the green one and the gold one and this black one you can hardly see. And that one, my friend Nadine did that one, and I did this one. This one's like a sterling silver frame.
That is very cool.
And then this one is a necklace, a little Christmas necklace one.
Wow.
But yeah, I love them.
And you can
Some
even
people
get the
sell them,
frames
but
as
I'm like,
well?
I'm sorry.
You can get the frames as well?
The best place to get frames, I think, is eBay. I have a
Okay.
whole stash of those things. But I have a few for sale, but mostly they're available on eBay or something. If
Okay.
you want like an antique one, I'm sure there's replicas and stuff.
Okay.
And, I forget come up with
Wow.
our system.
Very cool.
Lots of fun.
They're not, it's not working. And then I called them when this happened,
Mhm.
and then I was like, so can I order with you? She's like, well, the system's down. I'm like, okay, but I'm calling, you're like in the store right now, right? And I was like, well, can I come in and get pizza? She's like, you can try. And I'm like, I just need to know if I can get a pizza or not. Well, you could just call them and say I'm calling to do a pickup order and pretend like you don't even know the app exists. Yeah. Do that.
You got them all loaded? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we wounded them back up onto our
Yeah, sure.
card. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So Little Caesars pizzas, or their computer system's not working?
I guess. Yeah, she wanted to order through the app. And it
Oh,
wasn't working.
that's her. or somebody else.
So when we get to the part where we're knitting with the beads, it's like you knit a stitch, then slide the bead over and then knit next to it. So it kind of like catches in between.
Catches it,
You
yeah,
don't ever have to put the knitting needle into the
into the bead.
bead. Okay,
No,
that makes sense.
yeah. Jean, you missed all the stuff I got in from Katrinkles. Got the
Ooh.
little pattern keepers again, the pattern placeholder.
Okay. Oh, and they have your name on them. That's cool.
Yeah, I got this these little markers, says right side, wrong side.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
Little
Nice.
sheep, it's the front of the sheep and the back end of the sheep. I got little made in Michigan tags.
Oh, that's really cool too.
Cute. There's little balls for to keep track of your pattern. Pattern like goes right in between those two pieces of wood. These are earrings. They look like little balls of yarn.
Oh, wow.
They're cute. And there's little cutters too, like the little ball of yarn.
Oh, yeah.
So keychain, it's got a little cutter on there. There's these little tags that says this bag belongs to a stitcher from Stitch in Time.
It's a little more.
Those are cool too. Wow.
And then there's Michigan buttons.
Issues there.
Nice.
I thought these were really cute. They are
But somebody answered the phone. Yeah, so they're there.
oops, fix this mistake, and the other one's got a little Band-Aid on it. So you could attach it somewhere if you had,
Maybe
you
we
know,
don't have to-
a
maybe we don't have
problem.
till noon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I got some of my
Like,
little,
when there's this-
they
there's
did
this,
some
like,
custom
currently
little-
they're tied
my
to
little
the
logo
fence.
sheet
Stitch
markers.
Cute.
They had a few other things, just fun. They got cute little fun stuff.
Very cool. How does that thing on the pattern that goes on the paper? It just goes at, like, I would just put it
It
across.
goes in between, the pattern goes in between these two pieces of wood that are
Uh-huh.
connected. And then you just slide this up and down to keep track of where you are in your pattern.
But does it work like on one sheet of notebook paper or does it,
Yeah, it would be like one sheet of paper. It
Okay.
could be a little bit thicker paper, you know, like, we can
Okay.
see, I can separate it.
is it magnetic? What's? that-
No, it's just like got little stretchy things on the end.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So you guys aren't starting, eh?
Well, we're hungry, so we're gonna go get lunch and then we'll start at her house.
Okay.
Although we've tackled the first hard.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the
That-
hardest
that was
part.
The worst.
The
part of
second
it.
hardest part is if you drop a stitch. So you're
Yeah.
forewarned on that. You should be
Uh-huh.
good.
Oh,
It'll
if
be
that
fun. You're
happens-
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
you'll be
take a
ripping out.
picture And send
Yeah.
it to you.
Tears
Yeah.
running down her face. Exactly. Yep, for sure.
It'll be like how my daughter felt when her balloon popped yesterday.
Aw.
Well, thank
So
you. The towel.
Yeah,
towel
no
was
problem.
wonderful.
Thank you. I'm glad I remembered it. Usually I remember that stuff afterwards, you
Good to
know, I'm
see
like,
you
yes,
again."
you too. Your sweater is lovely.
Thank you. Yes, I love it.
Gorgeous. Yeah, really nice.
I need to knit more stuff with this. Or that
Was
with
that
this.
the Malabrigo sock? Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Bye.
Hey.
Enjoy your pizza.
Oh, I was curious.
Yeah, 18 is really cool because they have two, so they don't move when you put them on somewhere. Just got lots of them, so you're good. All right, thanks a lot. They're hungry. They're going to get food.
Oh, that bead stringing works up an appetite, right?
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna sign off also because I need my
Okay.
friend for lunch.
Oh, have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too.
See you next week.
See you
See you
next
next
week.
week.
Absolutely.
And then there was 4. Anybody got any exciting plans for tomorrow?
Just knitting.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah. What about you? You got breakfast?
Breakfast, yep. And then tomorrow's quilting day and Donna's back.
Yay.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting. Are you gonna actually quilt or you're going to be knitting?
I am. I'm actually might quilt a little bit tonight because I still have it on the dining room table since our last quilting. And they get real upset if I don't quilt and I knit. So I was gonna work on it and then I thought, well, no, I better not, because then if I get it done, then they're gonna want me to start something else. And I can't start something else right now.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna be leaving, I don't want to leave it out. So I gotta time it really good so that I can hopefully finish it tomorrow. So I'll hopefully work on it some tonight.
And then get it to the quilters. So
Jennifer, yeah, get it to Stockbridge. Yep.
Kathy can pick it up while you're gone and do the
Yeah.
binding.
And then it'll be all done when I get back.
So you just gotta time it right.
That's right.
How big of a quilt is it, Charlene?
It's not that big, just like a lap one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of some Christmas fabric I bought on one of our vacations. I think it was when we went down to Kentucky for Randy to look for bourbon. I think it was in Ohio or something. I bought this fabric.
Cool.
What about you? You got any plans, Jean, for the week for tomorrow?
I think my youngest son is gonna come over for a while tomorrow, so hang out with him and his two. That's the one that has the Instagram, Katie the Doodle.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
Katie the Doodle?
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so and yeah, we'll probably cook something tomorrow, so. Yeah.
Fun. My sister was here with her dog. And my husband took a picture of me laying on the floor. I'll see if I can find it. Laying on the floor with a dog. Oh, I don't think it's in my photos. It's in our messaging. There it is.
Aw, I'd be the exact same. In fact, I was an hour ago. I'm exactly
Yeah.
the same way.
Same thing. Oh,
Yeah, you got niece and nephew puppies, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's such a sweetheart, this dog. Oh my gosh, I just love her. And she's got the best nose. We started playing hide and seek. Michelle's got this little toy. Well, actually, I have the toy, but Michelle brings some treats and I put it in there. And then
Uh-huh.
Michelle will keep her busy in the kitchen or something, and I'll go hide something in the house. And I'm telling you, she can just go right to it.
Oh, that's great.
It's
Yeah.
really fun.
Well, my battery is about to die on my iPad, so I will. and
Uh-oh, plug that thing in.
I know, but it's also new.
Oh my gosh, it's 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Oops.
I
Time
didn't
flies
even
when you sign
realize
on
that.
late.
I didn't even look at the time or anything.
Fun and knitting.
Absolutely.
Well, Jean and Elfina, have a wonderful weekend. You too, Charlene. Have fun tomorrow.
You
quilting.
too. All
Yeah.
right, thank you. See you
Bye.
Monday.
Bye.
I didn't even realize it was 12 o'clock. It goes fast.
Yeah, it does. Well, it's a beautiful day here. I hope everybody gets time to go outside.
No doubt.
It's kind of breezy, but
Uh-huh.
can't complain.
No, I'm just not looking forward to possible snow on Monday.
I know. But pure Michigan.
Yes, that's right. If it does, it won't last.
It makes us appreciate the good days more. It's just that,
You got it.
it got warm and now a lot of the trees are blossoming out and I get a little worried about the fruit crop, but
Yeah, I got all kinds of flowers out front. Oh, somebody's coming in. I guess I will end our meeting.
okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna head out too. So you guys all have a good week.
Yes, have a great weekend. See you next week.
Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.